Uh, I think that every soul ever that existed, always solo and free from others, because every soul is unique and has its own crown and its own roots, okay, and its own business of colors that it's been through, right? And everyone is there a walking projection of what that soul's been through, okay? And there's no manipulation to that. That's going away. So every soul has a way, okay? And that comes from the initial first thought ways of creation, okay? So the first bit of it all, right? The first thoughts that still happen now, that still looked at now to make sure that creation is safe from all things that are not safe, okay? So every soul has a natural way of communicating with nature so that it picks up the immunity that the soul needs from the first thoughts of what is known to be immune from any threat to a soul and the person walking with your soul, right? So, the person walking with your soul is only you, okay? So, I walk with my soul and you walk with your soul, and we are full as we are to our awareness. And I believe that every soul is born with potential to be angelic or Jedi type, and every soul is born with the potential to be a fairy or a phoenix or whatever they dream up. But every soul has these potential voids that we don't know fully about, okay? But every soul has that because I found mine and I achieved the potential and I got it and it made everyone go into a hoo-ha. But then we found out that some people were aware of these voids in our soul that we haven't grown into yet and have been manipulating and using those voids in our unawareness because we haven't woken up to that yet. And we are growing and evolving into our voids of unawareness and growing into something. And no one is fiddling about in my unawareness of my growth areas, of my soul potential. So get out of my growth areas, of my soul potential. You're not there, your design's not there, your methods are not there because you knew how to pick on that. Well, we didn't know and we lived half asleep. And you were picking on our potential and maybe even who we used to be with that potential lost and forgotten by us and it's still there or something like that. So you were picking on experiences that we had forgotten about, which we were supposed to remember and be educated to remember about to build ourselves back up again for helping creation with its purpose, okay, to protect nature and the first thoughts from all of this engineering and fake creation and fake lifestyles. And it's just so fake that it's made life ridiculously unlivable. So we've got to get rid of it. And so we don't, no one plays with our room to grow, okay? My soul evicts all out of my growth spaces and there's no mining going on there. And my roots, when my roots grew, you didn't arrive and you didn't get on my roots growing because I was growing my roots to my soul again. You didn't get on that pathway because that's me growing my roots to my soul. That's me growing my tree, and no one got on my roots, and no one got on my crown, and no one got on my bark or my wood, and no one got on my tree. Leave my tree alone. It's ridiculous to think that there's one root for every single tree in the forest. No, there isn't. Every tree has a separate root. That's why every tree is unique, no matter what seed it came from. It's not the same as any other tree. So, we don't want that shit. And nothing grows in my unawareness but me. And nothing grows in any voids of my unawareness. So if I haven't reached something yet, I don't know yet, but my soul saves that potential for me and doesn't get used by any other while I'm waiting to grow into it. And And my reflection is always steering towards my voids of awareness and anything that I've been before first. And you don't get to have that. I do. It's not for you to know my remembrance. It's for me to know my remembrance. And all of your hacking and stealing of my remembrance has gone down, and you don't have that. I have that. That's my remembrance. And if I've been an angel before, I'm an angel. And if I've been a fairy before, I'm a fairy. You know, it's up to me to know that, not you, because I don't care about your opinions because you're full of shit, okay? And my potential will not be interrupted by any binary nonsense, and my potential will not be interrupted by any quantum nonsense either. So you can get that shit out of my soul and get your methods out of my soul and get your life out of my soul. Leave me alone and never come